Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome in. This is Alisa's Adventures in Cruising, and I am Alisa. Today is Monday. So it's time for the Monday mood check. It's time for the Monday mood check. And I have to say, I wasn't really planning to be in the kitchen today. But I took a little bit of inspiration from my buddies Scott from Controversial Cruising and Chet from Sea Lake Journeys when we were doing our podcast this morning. Hopefully, you guys got to see or have us saved so you can be hashtag team replay to go back and watch um, the episode for today because it was kind of a special one for us. It was episode 50 of our podcast, and we've been rotating from each rotating from each channel, mine's, Scott's, Chet's, each week hosting the podcast. But we decided once we got to episode 50, we were going to make the big move and move the podcast over to its own channel. So that is the Conscious Cruiser podcast on YouTube. We're still on Spotify too, so you guys can go over and check us out on either, both, everything. And we were just kind of like today we were just kind of, reintroducing ourselves and the idea of the podcast and how it came to be. So I really hope you guys got to see that and enjoyed that. And if you haven't already subbed to the Conscious Cruiser podcast, please do that so we can grow that channel. And I don't know, I don't even know what the requirements are for YouTube right now. Can we go live over there when we get to 100 subscribers? That would be awesome. Let me start saying hi because I know there are people in the chat, and I appreciate you guys showing up. I know Danny D was first because she was already she was already in here at first thing Monday morning. So hey, Danny. I can't see the chat's already scrolling fast, so I don't know who was here first, Scott or Chat. You guys let me know. But hi. Who else is here? Angie is here. Whatever floats your boat. Marjorie is here. The Keisha H is here. Hello, hello, hello. Kim is here. How are you? Hope everything is good up in the Northeast. What's the weather? Today was kind of like, I don't know, maybe 75-ish here. It seemed kind of chilly. So let me see if I can make the screen bigger so that I can see these chats a little easier. How about that? That's a little better. Hopefully you guys can still see me okay. Will G is here. Hello. Thanks for coming, Will. Linda is here and Mona is here. Our Massey, thank you so much. Travels with Josie Ann. Hi guys. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for coming. So yeah, oh, I see Scott saying we can see hear and see you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Maggie, getting cool here, high of 55. Ooh, it's starting to be sweater weather. Sweater weather. Lows like 35. Ooh, yeah, that's a little chilly. That's a little chilly. Carnival Cruise addicts are here. Hi, Liz. How are you? How are you? So yeah, so I was talking to the guys earlier today, and they like to see the cooking. Go figure. And I think on the Monday Mood Chat commercial that we showed during the podcast, you know, um, it was showing when I well not when I made cookies, actually when Erica baked some cookies, and so that just kind of got them going. Like, ooh, I hope she's gonna make something tonight on the Mood Check. I was like, "Uh, well, I wasn't really planning to, but then I remembered I had something in the freezer. And I said, you know what? We're celebrating. We're celebrating 50 episodes of the podcast, and this is a good of reason as any to try to make this. I went to Aldi over the weekend And I picked this up out of the frozen food section, and it just sounded kind of interesting. So I think we should at least try it. It is an apple mascarpone strudel. It has potential, right? It sounds like it should be really good. So, I'm not going to bake from scratch, but we can talk while this is baking. How about that? Ooh. So, I already have the oven preheated to 425. Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting it to look like, but it looks more like a loaf of bread. It looks like more like a loaf of bread. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I don't have to do anything special to it. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, that sounds good. Thanks, Maggie. Um, let's see. Keep frozen until ready to bake. Preheat oven to 425. Remove product from all packaging. Place frozen strudel on foil-lined baking tray in the center of the oven. Bake for 30 to 40 minutes, um, or until golden brown. Okay, we can do that. We can set a timer. I guess I'll split the difference at 35 minutes because it has been preheating. But we can go a little longer if we start talking. So okay, 35 minutes. We're going in, it's going in the oven now. Hold on, let me try to catch up to the chat. I know Marjorie's saying something. You making me some pumpkin pie for Halloween? No, no. I'm not a pumpkin pie girl. Definitely not pumpkin spice. I know pumpkin spice is everything. But I'm not into pumpkin. I'm more of an apple. I like apple stuff, and then at the holidays I like sweet potatoes. So sweet potato pies for me. But good luck, Marjorie. Good luck getting your pumpkin pie fix in. I see Danny saying hi to everybody. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, did you guys have a chance? And this is I'm with you, not a pumpkin gal either. Either more apple pie. Yeah, more apple pie. And I don't know. This has with I'm a little thrown off by the mascarpone cheese filling, because hot apple pie and ice cream is really my thing. So I did swing by and get some vanilla ice cream. So we'll we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm embracing the pumpkin this year. Is that because what do you mean? It's finally worn you down? Like you finally like, okay, it's pumpkin. I'm getting into the pumpkin. Or you're liking it now. Whatever floats your boat. Angie saying hey to Danny. Yes, Danny, waiting on groceries too. um yeah, so I was, I'm still, I can't say I'm still recovering from Greece. I just posted well, I was gonna say my last vlog. I was trying to wrap up the series from Greece, and I think I have more content. I might drop things here and there, or maybe do some shorts from things that happened while we were away. But I did post the last video of that series yesterday, and it was basically all wrapping it up on the ship. It was the last moments, the goodbyes. I finally got to the spa on the last day that I was on board. So a little bit of that, and then our start of our travels home. But I one thing that I remember a lot about being in Greece was them talking about all of the products that they make, the all the wine, the olive oil, the olives. Chet was too much today about the Twister game he plays, I guess, on cruise ships. I don't remember him talking about the Twister. I remember Scott talking about barefoot Jenga. We're like, what? We just roll with it. We just roll with it. Hey, Butt Files. Everybody saying hey to Sue. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, we didn't really know where he was going with that, Danny, but we were just like, okay. But anyway, I do remember them talking about harvesting the olives and making the olive oil. I think Greece is like the third, like in rankings. They produced the third. That's their biggest. The largest amount of olive oil is produced in Italy, Spain, and in Greece, for around the world. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know, I never really thought about it. I mean, obviously we know Italy, but I never thought about it for Spain. But that whole area, yes, it was barefoot Jenga. Yeah, we don't want to know. We don't know. We don't know what he was talking about. But like, we just went along with it. So anyway, I just thought it was funny that you know at this time of the year, Greece is worried about harvesting their olives and making the olive oil, and we I think apples. I know people think pumpkins and what other good fall fruits. I like pears too. I don't really know if we make too much with pears. I think I did a that's going back. Did I do a pears version of like bananas Foster? I can't remember. A flambe pear kind of thing. Or maybe we did a pear tart. I can't remember. Um, but anyway, it's just interesting. I'm on Danny's team for barefoot Jenga. Okay, Chet. No, no, I'll film it. Oh man. But yeah, so like I said, it was a fun episode, but it was a big number for us. We hope we have many many more to go, because we have such a good time doing the the podcast. We crack each other up, and we love talking about cruising. I don't know, Scott. We definitely Chet and I definitely give Scott all the props, all the kudos for having the vision for this podcast. And maybe he knew, maybe he really like thought, oh my gosh, we could talk about this for hours, because that's what it's like. We talk about it. We have to remind each other that, like, time check. We got things to do, places to go. We can't stay here literally all day talking about cruising, but sometimes it feels like that. Scott is amazing. He's the hardest working man on YouTube. He is. He's got a million shows, Danny. And Chet and I are really we're happy that this happy accident experiment turned out all right. Scott is the daddy. Me and Lisa are like godparents. Godparents of the podcast. Oh, that's funny, Chet. But yeah, we were like, sure, I'll do a podcast. I'm not gonna speak for myself. I literally thought, sure, it's one Sunday, sure I can do that. Oh, two Sundays, okay, great. Wait, oh, this doesn't have an end date. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, sure, sure, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. I'm in if Chet's in. Chet's like, I'm in if Elisa's in. So there we go. I'm trying to convince him to come to Helen, Georgia in March so I can meet him. Oh, that's a big flight for him. Danny coming from Arizona, but with Scott, it's all about how much PTO he has. So I'm sure if he could get the time, he would love to come and see everybody and hang out with them in Helen, Georgia. I know it looks like a lot of fun. That's kind of funny that I'm doing the strudel, huh? Because that's the whole Helen, Georgia is like a German themed town, right? Um, so yeah, maybe we'll get there one of these days. But I don't know. Scott, you gonna make it to Helen, Georgia this year? Or in 26, March 2026, so you can finally meet the one and only Danny D in person. He's going to see his parents, I think, so that's close to his parents. I definitely would. Yes, Darian puts it on. Yes, I remember he puts it on, and everybody comes from all over to go and attend that. It looks like a neat place. So have a good time, whether or not you meet Scott. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know his schedule better than we do, Danny. You're his manager. Oh, um, I was gonna say something else about the podcast, but the thought just left me just that quick. It'll come back. Alisa and Chet meet me. That was yeah, that memory has fun. Chet ran so fast. It was a good time at the meetup, catching up with Danny D and all the other our YouTube pals who came on over to Disney Springs to meet you. So that was a fun time. Never seen Chet run so fast. I wanted the first Danny hug. It was so funny because I remember walking in like, I don't see anybody I know. I see anybody. Oh, there, there she is. I miss Ryan dancing on the pole. Oh, I missed that too. I did meet Mel though, and Captain Billy. Anywho. So, um, how I started talking, you guys. You didn't really say. I know Maggie said it's starting to get cool for her in Ohio. How's everybody else doing? How was your weekend? How was Monday? How's this week starting off so far? Today wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad for a Monday. I'm glad about it because last week wasn't so great. It was a lot. By Friday, it was like, oh my gosh, this week has got to end. So starting off a little slower this week. That's all right by me. Greg and Michelle and Uncle Dave hugged me first because I was going to the Coke shop and ran into them. Yes, you do. Yes, it gives good hugs. Good hugs. um, yeah. So anyway, so you guys are good. On Saturday, if you guys didn't join me on Saturday morning, which is totally fine. I know I'm kind of an early bird, so I just got up and started talking as I tend to do on Saturday mornings. And I was talking about how I'm interested in doing a river cruise, a European river cruise. I know there are cruise lines that like Viking is now in has a couple itineraries here in the U.S. Um, but I'm interested in going and doing one of the Christmas market cruises. My Monday was awesome. I'm on staycation, the last one for the year. Can't take any more till after Christmas. Oh, right. It's your season is coming, or the work at work. It's about to be happening, right, Maggie? You have to let us know how are the potential sales looking? Is it going to be a good Black Friday? Is it going to be like wah wah? My parents did Viking cruise on the Rhine River. Where's the Rhine River? Oh, on the Rhine River. Yes, yes, yes. It looks beautiful. But I'm very like the Christmas market one is what has me going and has me intrigued, and I'm definitely curious to see what it's like, just the river cruise in general, but to see if it's so different than what we know and like about the Caribbean cruises. Um, I think it's definitely a different vibe, definitely much slower pace, but that's not, to me, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you really do need to slow down and just enjoy the ship and um, go and explore and see the different towns. I just think it sounds cool, and I don't think I need to wait until I'm 75 to do it either. I think I would enjoy it. Um, Black Friday isn't that big anymore. Kohl's has Black Friday sales the whole week. Yeah, I know. I really saw that last year, Maggie. It's not the same, not what I was used to for sure. Growing up, it was such a big, at least where I'm from in Philadelphia, it was a big thing. And that was kind of when the big department stores, and I'm talking about back when I was a kid, when the big department stores downtown would put on their displays, the big windows, kind of like what Macy's in New York does. But there were some other older stores, and they would do a similar kind of thing, or have a Christmas village for the kids, or anyway. So it was like an event. We didn't just go out to go shopping. We went out to kick off the Christmas season. So I've always really enjoyed Black Friday shopping, whether or not I was actually able to get to the store at 5 a.m. and do crazy shopping is another story. But it was more of the atmosphere, the start of Christmas. Now, yeah, it's not exactly the same thing. Who say they're just getting home from work? Well, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Kimberly, thank you for coming in. Everybody's saying hey to Kimberly. They are predicting more online sales this year. I believe it. I believe it. And with Amazon too, what did we do before Amazon? Seriously, what do we do? Kimberly saying hi to everybody. Hello everyone. Hey Lita Shay, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Happy Monday to you. Hey, Evolving with Etta. How are you, Etta? Happy Monday. Do we get a Tales from the Rails this week? Been enjoying your Vlogtober. Everybody that is doing Vlogtober, I'm popping in. I haven't been able to see everybody's every episode, but you guys, I appreciate you. I was also saying on Saturday that I don't think that I'm going to do Vlogmas the same way this year. If I do it, I think I'm gonna do just smaller numbers of vlogs, maybe weekly style vlogs. And right now, I'm thinking I'm gonna just do that for my channel members. Um, it just gets to be like, I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong, and I love all the events and seeing all the decorations and showing you all of that. But I've done it a few years in a row now, and the algorithm doesn't like me. Don't like me doing Vlogmas. It gets all confused. For Thanksgiving, took Black Friday off, and that Saturday off from work because sister-in-law and brother will be here. Want to spend as much time as I can with them. That's awesome, Danny. Yeah, of course. If you have family visiting, you have to make time, spend some time. That'll be good. That'll be good. Everybody saying hey to Etta and to Lita Shay. Etta, I also have this whole week off because leaving to go to Disney tomorrow. Danny. Well, now is a good time to come, actually. There's a lot going on, as there usually is at Disney, but the weather is good. Temperatures aren't as crazy hot. Um, Also have the Food and Wine Festival going on still at Epcot. So I'm sure you guys will have a great time. I'm showing this again because Etta just got here and she will appreciate that. She can see I'm in the kitchen, but you can blame Scott and Chet for this one. Etta, this is what I have in the oven, and this is just something I picked up at Aldi. So hopefully, what do I hope for? Do I hope that I really like it? And then I can go back and get more. I gotta slow this down. But no, I hope it turns out good. It's an apple mascarpone strudel, Just put it in the oven for, I think I set it for 35 minutes. The timer says 17 minutes to go. So that's what we're trying here. And then I'm just chit chatting. Yes, going to Mickey's Halloween thing Thursday night and Wednesday. Right, seem sometime, and I don't know about Thursday morning. I'm sure you'll have a good time. I just ate. I'm ready to see it. Well, it should not take. It's only 17 minutes to go. Etta, only 17 minutes to go. I hear Erica coming in, so I'm sure she'll be like, okay, she'll be ready to try in 17 minutes or so. Epcot, I mean, yeah, you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time. And like I said, the weather is good, so it's a good time to go. Okay, well, do we want to talk about 10 facts about olive oil, or do we want to talk about cruises and who's going on the next one and what shit? I mean, you know my answer. too, too funny. I mean, I'm always here to talk about cruises. You want to talk about olive oil fun facts? See, she comes in and she's like, "Yeah, I think I told you the story. I hope I did. Yes, both olive oil." Okay, well, I think I told you guys a story, and I know that first when we first got back and we did. I'm well, thanks, Etta from Mona. 55 days until Sun Princess. That's Chet and Robin. Sea Lake Journey's heading out on the Sun Princess. Olive oil. Okay, Scott. I think I was telling you guys, and I know that first when we first got back, and we did our taste testing of the snacks that we had, picked up while we were in Greece. Mostly, I think we got those in Athens. I can't remember now. Um, Cruises where you can get olive oil, right? Hi, Lakeisha, how are you? We got our snacks, so we were really excited, excuse me, about it and about bringing them home and doing the taste test. But I'm telling you what, that jet lag, the re-entry was tough. We were so excited to do the taste testing and all of that, but I wish we had more snacks to try now because I don't know, maybe we didn't really give it all a fair shake because we were out of it. We were already sad to be, have the trip be over with. We weren't sad to be back home necessarily, but it all came and went so fast. So I wish we had the snacks to do a kind of a do-over so we could try those snacks again and see if we had the same reaction. I don't know, you guys have to tell me. I don't really even remember what our reaction was. I'll be honest, I don't think we like most of it. Which is crazy because all we keep talking about is how much we loved the Greek the Greek food. How tough was it? The re-entry was so tough. Yeah, it took much longer than I was thinking it would for sure to recover from all of that. But anyway, when we were there, I think I was telling the story about when we got back and we were doing the snacks was we were trying to get olive oil because packaged olives and olive oil were everywhere. I mean, every shop had some, and Erica, being the foodie that she is, was kind of like, I don't know about getting olive oil from the can. Like that seems weird. I don't think that's going to be good quality. We need to wait and get it from. I don't know where we thought we were going to get it from. We thought it was going to be more prominent on our one of our stops and or on the stops or on the excursions that we went to. But anyway, we did manage to get some olive oil when we went to the farm in Crete. And the that was like a great excursion, and there were so many it was just good memories. But the shop that the farm had was very small. Or maybe there was just a bunch of us crammed into it all at the same time. So anyway, we managed to grab some olive oil still in the can because then we saw it and we're like, oh, that's like a perfect size. It's, be easy to transport, we can get a few of these. So I think I got two of these size cans. I don't remember how many Erica got. A couple too, I think. And great. Should be easy to pack, right? So when when it was time to pack and come home, I was worried about the weight in the suitcases and trying to make sure it was, just distributed relatively evenly so that we didn't have the overweight charges on with the bags coming home. Oh, Keisha, I know it is. um, I missed that. But anyway, Miss Lagisha, hope you're well, beautiful lady. So anyway, I had one can in like my suitcase and one in my carry-on bag. And it was like, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Didn't think about it again until we got to the airport. And of course I'm going through security and I get the, ma'am, is this your bag? I'm like, yeah, sure. It's my bag. And security goes through the bag, and dun, 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 a can of olive oil was in the bag. And I think the cutoff, you guys tell me, what's the weight measurement on the liquids? This is 250 milliliters. I want to say is it 200? Anyway, it was over a little bit, and so they snagged one of my cans of olive oil, and Erica was like, "Mom," she was freaking out. Mom, I cannot believe they're just gonna keep our olive oil. They didn't throw that away. She was like, I'm like, calm down. We have more. And I want to go home. We're getting through the security line, okay? So I didn't bring home as much as I would have liked to, but this is a can of extra virgin olive oil from Greece. It doesn't say exactly, I don't know if it says exactly where it was. It might say it, but I cannot read it because it's in Greek of where it was. OMG, that's how those jail abroad shows start. Ah, is this your bag? Yeah. Only Popeye can bring olive oil into the States. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't okay. I wasn't gonna stand there trying to argue with them about the olive oil. Clearly, I forgot about it. Wasn't thinking about it. Was just thinking about the weight, and so they got me. But at least it wasn't a ginormous can. It was a small can, but still, got a can in my of the olive oil. And what is really funny, and I don't think I've ever bought anything from duty free. So like, people like to get different alcohols or wines, or I guess do you still buy cigarettes in duty free? I don't know, but whatever they like to buy at duty free. And I didn't even know that if you get something at the duty free shop, they basically are putting it in a special bag, and you can buy the full size and you're on your way because you're already through security. So little can trying to come through security is a no-go. On the other side of other side of security, if you want to bring home a gallon, they got you. you, you can bring it, you can buy it there and bring it across. So duty, I didn't know, Scott. I didn't know. No jails abroad, right? Let's just leave it at no jails, no jails, but no jails abroad for sure. Greece was lovely, had an amazing time. I don't want to see their jails over some olive oil. Whew, that was close. Yeah, it was. It was. So, um, we managed to get another. I want to say about this size can, different, obviously a different company or whatever. but I wanted to bring some home for my parents, so we did get them some too. And I think Erica literally still has hers under wraps. Um, this was also, remember I was talking about taking bubble wrap. I did use the bubble wrap, and this is one thing we haven't decided when we're gonna use open this, but this is like a pomegranate honey wine that was also made at that same farm. So I'm gonna have to like chill it. We probably need to have it sooner than later. I don't think it's a fine wine that you're supposed to let sit and age, but at the same time, all of my Greek treats are disappearing. The olive oil, the wine, we've already gotten into the olives, we ate all the snacks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go back. Whew. Yes, that was close. That was close. All right, so we got 6 minutes to go. Hey, David Smith, how are you? Try some with Etta. Try some what with Etta? 10 facts about olive oil. Okay, and I can't. I wish I remember the exact break breakdown of what they told us about how much um, the olives and olive oil made up their she loves pomegranate um made up um the percentage of how much olive oil they produce. Like they don't have a lot of other industries. Tourism is their main thing, and then agriculture. The grapes they grow everywhere. The olive trees were literally everywhere. But anyway, okay, 10 facts. Fact number one: the olive tree is native to the Mediterranean basin, and archaeological evidence shows that it was produced as early as 4000 BC. Spin around. Number two, olive oil was not only used for food, but for medicine, lamp fuel, soap, and skincare. Thanks for coming in, David. I don't know if I said hi, but I saw your question. Um, that's a lot of stuff, and we did see olive everything, olive soap, olive, like things carved from olive wood. Of course, all of the olive oil and the olives themselves was everything. I believe that about the medicine. If you guys saw the vlog I did about the cooking demonstration, the cruise director was talking about how she remembers making olive oil and having it fresh. She makes her own olive oil and having it fresh, and what her grandmother used to do when she was a little girl. But apparently her grandmother was, you know, old school. You have, I don't know, however much, a tablespoon of olive oil every day. It's good for whatever ails you. So they believe in their olive oil. Olive oil production begins with harvesting the olives. Traditionally, they were handpicked, but today harvesting is performed in a variety of shakers that transmit vibrations to the tree branches, causing the olives to drop into nets. Like I said, we saw a lot of olive trees and groves. It did not look like they were going to come through with big machinery to pick the olives or shake the trees. Maybe they did, and maybe that depends on the region. Maybe there were other areas where there are more like big industrial farms. But what we saw was definitely a smaller operation, a family owned thing, and it was kind of old school versus new school. The men that were telling us all about the history of the farm were older, and they were like trying to follow the ways that they had learned growing up from their parents and grandparents. But then they know that, but they've sent their kids off to college, and they're going to learn, the new ways, and want to change things up. So it'd be interesting. Olive oil can be used to remove earwax. I've never tried it though. Well, I would think you would only need a little bit. a little bit. I don't know about. I would be afraid to drop it in my ear too, but if you need it, if you need it. Cruising life as is. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Happy Monday. Hope your Monday is going well. I am just standing here chatting away about Greece and our podcast. I'm just talking. I'm just talking, and I'm looking at the timer on the stove. I got 2 minutes to go before the apple mascarpone strudel should be done. So we'll see how that goes. Uh, uh, con- Carnival Cruise Addicts. See, I caught myself, Liz. I caught myself is saying hi to Cruising Life as Is. Everybody saying hi to Cruising Life as Is. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Have you looked at it? Nope. Ooh, Maggie, you're good at this. You are good at this, Maggie. It's almost. Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn it around for the last minute or two, but you're pretty right on there, Maggie. I would have. I don't smell it. I don't smell it. Hope that's not a bad sign. Maybe I'm just too close. Are you going on Friendsgiving? Friends? No, the cruise. No, I'm not. I'm not. The Seahawks play tonight. Is that your team, David? Good job, Alisa. You didn't call Liz Scott. Right. See, Danny? See, I'm trying. It helps also helps when you make the chat bigger so you can actually see those C's clearly. And give it just a little bit. Um, but sounds like it's done. Sounds like it's done. Okay. What else? What else can we learn about olive oil before we get into the strudel? The majority of olive oil is produced in Europe, with Spain being the largest producer, followed by Italy and Greece. In the United States, olive oil is produced in California, Arizona, Texas, Georgia, Florida, Oregon, and Hawaii. Did not know that. Did not know that. I thought that was part of the reason why it's so expensive is because it comes so far. Olive oil can fill in wood floor scratches. Interesting. I mean, it's got 1,001 purposes. I don't know. Does that make you guys not want to try it? Who cooks regularly with olive oil? That's the question. I don't know if after hearing that it's good for earwax and floors, it makes you want to start. I'm just saying. Okay. It's oozy bubbling. Hold on, hold on. Get an actual hot holder. It's looking more like a stromboli. There's the apple smell, though. It's pretty. The cheese and the apples are bubbling out. Um, time. I'm all over the places with names. Keisha saying hey to Tanya. I missed that, David. Hey, Michelle, PJ, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I have olive oil. I use it sparsely because it costs so much, right? And I thought part of the reason that it cost so much was because it was, on the scarcer side, or it was coming from so far. Drinking a swig of olive oil aids in regularity. I believe that. I believe that. Again, like I said, the Greek grandmas are like spoonful of spoonful of olive oil. It's good for whatever ails you. It's got 1,001 purposes. Hey, Law Jones, how are you? I don't think you preheated the oven. It could take longer. I did. I had the oven preheated before I put it in. Um, hey, Edie, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. uh, uh, um, yeah. hold on. Let's look at the bottom. It was definitely preheated. Ready to go. I think she's done. I don't want it to. Whatever I guess. Um, now I'm craving apple strudel. I've not had any food today. Oh no, you gotta eat something. You gotta eat something. It looks like it's flaky. Okay, try not to. Yeah, it's still too hot. It's still too hot. Let me give it a minute, and then I'll cut a piece and try it. Everybody's still saying hi to everybody. Carmen, how are you, Carmen? How was your birthday? Happy birthday! How did you enjoy your cruise? I think every time I appreciate that you went live so much, and I was trying to catch you, and every time I did, I think I was catching the tail end of you going live on. Sorry, I forgot the ship. I forgot what ship you were on. Was it the Firenze? You went out of Long Beach, right? But I hope you had a great time. Traveled with Josiane, saying hey to everybody. Appreciate that, Josiane. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I'm surprised by all of the stateside producers of olive oil. I did not know that. Okay, number five, variety and maturation are two of the most important factors that influence the quality and taste of olive oil. Okay. I don't know if that means because they use a variety of olives or what does that mean? Is it a combination of all kinds of olives to press together to make the olive oil? I don't know. A wide range of olive varieties are used in the production of olive oil. So I guess you just wait to the next one. Mission. Okay, I'm not going to be able to pronounce these. There's a lot of names. There are a lot of varieties of olive oil, of olives. Fewer than 24 hours from harvest to processing produces the highest grade oils. It's fresh. They pick them and then they squeeze them. Carmen was on Radiance. Thank you, Keisha. um, can't keep up with everybody, but anyway, I hope she had a great time. What a way to celebrate your birthday! All right, I don't know if Erica's gonna come and join a taste testing. We will see. We will see. I mean, should it be served warm? I think so. I think apple pie is better warm, in my opinion. So I'm gonna say the same thing for a streusel. Strudel. It's gooey, gooey, gooey. I know, right, Liz? Ship time is 12:48. Took a long late nap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wait, 12:48. Where are you? Hope you're having an amazing cruise, Keisha. Okay, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. Does that look gooey gooey? Does it look like it needs some ice cream to go with? Scott, hold on. Chat, my fellow podcasters, this is cheers to our 50 episodes. Is there anything better than a nap on a cruise ship? That looks yummy. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, about to splash it all over the place. All right, I better take a small piece because that filling is going to be hot, hot, hot. Oh, yes, I am. Lots of nothing and everything. Enjoy it, Keisha. Enjoy. I'm late. Are you cruising, Keisha? Right. Now we all need apple strudel. Yes. Now listen, for those of you who love to bake and maybe make such a dish, such a dessert, I'm not gonna um I don't have anything to say about you making it fresh from scratch. But as a quick something in your freezer to just pull out on a random, oh, say Monday evening for dessert, I probably would be better off not knowing this existed. I like it. And I really want to get some vanilla ice cream, but I'm worried that that is going to be with the mascarpone cream cheese cheese filling, that that is going to be a little crazy. Looks yummy. Happy 50th episode. Thanks, Etta. That's what it is from Aldi. I like it. Hey, Trap, how are you? Happy Monday. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I've been just chit chatting away, talking about all kinds of stuff. Talking about the 50th episode of our podcast, the Conscious Cruiser podcast, with Chet from Sea Lake Journeys and Scott from Controversial Cruising. If you guys could do us a favor, if you haven't already subbed up to that channel, please do. We're trying to grow it. I don't know. Maybe we could actually bring a podcast live one morning if we have enough subscribers to start going live over there. But for sure, we're going to continue on with the podcast and bringing it to you every Monday morning at 8:30 on the YouTube channel and on Spotify. So this was just a little uh, you know, as good as any reason to bake to celebrate our 50th episode. I love the strudel with the crystal like sugar on top. Yes. Frosting is usually too sweet for me. Yeah, I think if I went with my normal vanilla ice cream, which I do have, it probably would put it over the top with the sweetness. This was nice, just the way it is. Thanks for dropping that. The Conscious Cruiser channel. Guys, go ahead and sub. Isn't that 5:30 a.m. for Scott? Maggie, Scott doesn't sleep. Okay, he doesn't sleep. We hear he eats because he's been talking about what he's been cooking lately. But he is Mr. YouTube, all the YouTube, all the time. He's fine. I'm going and it's fine. Everything is fine. Congratulations on Elevation to Greatness. 50 episode is dope. We're pretty happy with ourselves, Chet. We're pretty happy with ourselves, Trap, because you know, again, I already told this story, but when Scott asked myself and Chet Sea Lake Journeys to do this podcast with him, I definitely misunderstood the assignment. I thought it was a one, maybe a two-part series. What are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna talk about? How's this gonna go? We just talk and talk and talk and talk, and we are having the best time with it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get up at 2:30 a.m. for Cup of Joe live with Jimmy. See, as we say, Scott sleeps during transactions during work. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. You got to be awake, Scott. You got to be awake. He also really likes coffee, you guys. He talks about coffee a lot too. So He runs on coffee and YouTube. What can I tell you? Erica, did you want to come taste this? She said she did, but I haven't seen her in a while. He takes 30-second naps. All right, let me get the last couple of olive oil fun facts out. I don't know how fun they are, but facts out. The term virgin usually means the oil was processed by the use of mechanical means only, no chemical treatment. So they're usually talking about pressing it, not using. I don't even know what chemicals they would use to extract the juice or more juice from more oil from the olives. But um, in addition to extra virgin olive oil, lower grades of olive oil included virgin olive oil, refined olive oil, and olive pomace oil. So extra virgin olive oil is the top, the cream of the crop, so to speak. Uh, Scott just subbed to the Conscious Cruiser. Love that podcast. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody jumping in and supporting that and listening and
Is it good?
commenting. I think it's good.
Okay.
You want to taste that piece or you want to cut a piece? I said I don't. I kind of want ice cream because I always want ice cream, but I think that would push it over the top on the sweetness.
Also super sweet.
No, right now it's not super sweet. Did you hear me telling everybody the olive oil story of how my olive oil got taken at the airport?
I was so upset.
Everybody saying hey to Erica. And Kim saying hi,
Hi, Kim.
Erica. Miss Etta saying hi. Hey Erica from Sea Lake Journeys.
Hi, guys.
There's Erica. Yes, hey Danny D. Kimberly saying Erica, hello.
Mhm. I don't know if I like this.
Oh my goodness. I liked it. What don't you like? Because you didn't make it.
Okay, it's better. It's getting better slowly. Slowly. I'm gonna try another piece.
What are we gonna do with her? Erica could have baked the strudel. Yep, she could. Erica is picky. Erica is like because she likes to bake and she knows, she knows some things. She's like, I could have done that. It's like I know you could, but did you on a random Monday night?
No.
No.
No. Okay. It's
Sorry, in the Twilight whole show, buffering. Oh no, so sorry. Hey, our
it's
beautiful Miss Erica from Miss Keisha, Erica.
Hi, Miss Keisha.
Yeah. AB Love, salutations. Hello, thank you for coming in. So, second bite.
It's better. It's better.
Mm-hmm,
It's better.
mm-hmm.
I do like the flakiness. It's really flaky. Oh darn. I just dropped some. It's really flaky and I really like that. Sorry.
Together we travel. Hello, Will. Thank you for coming in. Happy Monday to you. Yes, that's what I said. Oh, see, for somebody who didn't like it, she's finishing my piece now too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I,
Just saying.
I like it better now. That first bite was weird. But second, third is better.
Just Danny.
I think it's the cheese part.
For a
I
35
like
minute, right? Exactly, Maggie. For a 35-minute dessert, it's not bad.
I think I like the apple part more than the cheese.
She doesn't like the mascarpone.
Yeah, I don't like
cheese. I like it.
I don't like that part.
Everybody's saying hi to Will, to AB Love. Thank you for welcoming them in. Anything else you would like to say, Miss Erica, before we say?
The apple part is better than the cheese part.
Okay, for those who have a mascarpone cheese taste, you like that? You'll like this.
I just like the apple pie and flakiness part of it. I like that part.
I thought I was traditional when it comes to stuff like that. Like if it had just been a plain apple pie, and I put some ice cream on it, she'd be like, okay. but because it has this mascarpone cheese
the
in it,
mascarpone changes the
it's,
flavor.
yeah, but that's not change. Change is not always bad, people. Change is not always bad.
In this case,
It's not
it could
bad.
be just the apple pie tart.
Okay, let me talk to my friends.
Okay.
No, I appreciate you coming in. I know everybody was happy to see you. But anyway, Scott and Chet are here, and this was in celebration of our 50th podcast episode. So, would you like to say anything to them? Because they always. I don't know if that was supposed to be a round of applause. That was more like bring me my I don't know what.
It was two claps.
A clap. Woohoo. Thank you, Erica Scott says. We'll take it. Okay, we'll take it. Yes, hashtag just the apple, Etta says.
Yes.
For her, it's just the apple. Well, I can't say I'm gonna finish this by myself. That's a lot, but I am gonna have a piece since she finished my piece and her piece too. So I guess it wasn't that bad. To 15 or 11 more episodes. Woohoo! Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, anyway, Keisha, it's beautiful. XL class. I love the food options. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Well, enjoy your cruise, Miss Keisha, and anybody else about to head on out. Um, have a great time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Happy Monday. Thank you for coming in. And I don't know. I'll be back on probably on Saturday, if not before, if I find one more thing that I need to show you about Greece. Otherwise, I think that series is over. It's over. Greece is over.
I know.
I know. Yes, see you around the channel. Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
What?
you
What?
never showed a picture of my Greek salad. You should post
I
that.
posted a picture of the Greek salad. Did I? I think I posted a picture of her Greek salad. She's very happy with the Greek salad that she made. It was much better than from the restaurant that we first went to when we got back. That was not great. But Erica did a good job on the Greek salad. And again, the thing about the Greek salad is here, or I don't think we knew that before we went, that there's no lettuce. It's just cucumbers, red onion, tomatoes, the feta cheese, olives, and capers if you like them,
Olive
and
oil,
olive
oregano,
oil,
and salt.
olive oil, oregano, and salt. But I was talking about the vegetable ingredients. But anyway, yes, I told them it was a beautiful salad. We loved it. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. See you Saturday morning. Okay. I love Greek salads. Yes. Yes. So good. So good. Um, anyway, you guys, thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for supporting us here at Elisa's Adventures in Cruising and the Conscious Cruiser podcast and all the other channels that are here with us. We love cruising around here. So, anyway, bye, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Uh-oh. How do I get that back? Let's see. Good night. Made the screen too big. Now I can't end the stream. There we go. Bye, guys.